Ethan, he was in Ohio. He has returned. He's back in Long Island in the 5 towns. And welcome back, Ethan. And what do you have to say for the sports report?
Thank you, Howie. It's great to be back. Actually, last month, one of my favorite times in baseball actually occurred. The Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony. 3 of the best managers of the last generation, as well as 3 of the best players of the last generation, were inducted into Cooperstown. Those players were Frank Thomas, Tom Glavine, and Greg Maddux. All 3 were very defining characters in my generation. Let's start off with Frank Thomas, one of the most feared sluggers of his era, a defining player, an exclusive member of the 500 home run club, and a hitter with a very elite stat sheet. Definitely one of the more monumental players of his era, and it's really nice to know that he went through his career without any sort of controversy. You know, as a very media-friendly guy, very approachable guy, and very quiet guy in the clubhouse. And the other 2 I can't say enough great things about. You have one of the perennial powerhouse pitchers in baseball in Greg Maddux, the mold for consistency in Major League Baseball. Always consistent, double-digit wins year after year, and just the pinpoint poster boy for control. I can't say enough great things about him, and it's great to see him finally inducted into Cooperstown. Tom Glavine's another great guy. 2-time Cy Young Award winner on his own merit. One of the defining left-handed pitchers of this generation, and it's good to see him enshrined with his teammate and manager, which brings me to Bobby Cox, which I can't say enough great things about him as well. Very quiet, very humble guy, a very good guy to talk to in interviews, one of the great minds in baseball, and it was just exciting hearing him in his induction speech and getting his mindset on the game. You've got Joe Torre, who won wherever he was, especially with his stint with the New York Yankees, and for me it's very nostalgic to see him get inducted because he was probably the poster boy for those New York Yankees teams I grew up watching as a kid. And then we have, of course, Tony La Russa, one of 2 managers in history to win World Series championships in both leagues, along with the great Sparky Anderson. And seeing him get inducted, along with the other 2 managers, we really were spoiled in seeing 3 of the best managers in the history of baseball all compete against each other during one era. And just having the 6 of them in Cooperstown together on that day, I don't think we're going to see an induction class that prolific for a long time. And I got to tell you, it was just a treat to get to watch on television. That's all I have for now. It's my first week back.
Excellent job.
Thank you, Howie.
Ethan Finkelstein, great job. Great job, Ethan. Mayor Minch, you're next.